if there's any business advice I can give any business owner, it would be to learn how to serve cunt. Like, truthfully and sincerely, because if you have realized men can be respected and adored for honestly treating people much worse. When I first started out my business, and I'm still navigating when to be nurturing, when to be loving, when to be a caring CEO, and when to protect my peace and my boundaries, which is really hard because I'm just naturally a really nice person. But this video is brought to you by the fuck shit. So in that being said, when I first started, I started a creator platform, and the whole platform is about you making money. You sign up, it's free, and you make money doing what you're already doing on most social media platforms, just posting, creating content, super easy, right? And I wanted a place that was destigmatized, that was decentralized, and where it was women ran, where I didn't have to feel like a number, where people were seen, valued, and supported. And I was like, fuck it, that doesn't exist. I'll create it myself. So 3 years later, 112 countries later, 120K in sales. And I know it doesn't sound like very much, but when you've been all word of mouth and female ran and just kind of been like grassrooting this whole thing, that's a pretty big fucking deal. So with that and me getting creators, how I would try to, I guess, vet them because a female-led platform was the thing. All right, so let's do what these other platforms aren't doing. I'll do giveaways. I'll do free group shoots, content trips. I had us in a yacht in Mexico at an all-expense paid resort, getting the most beautiful content. We had a yacht collab where they offered their photographers and they gave us food and a whole day excursion. Amazing. I've done stuff all over the United States for the Bay brand. Mostly centralized in Florida because that's where we're based out of, and I'm a full-time mom. I got a son, so most of my stuff has to be here. I'm looking for people, obviously, so I can like outsource and do things in like LA and Vegas and these other areas. But for now, grassrooted, self-funded, on a single mom budget. Most people don't give a fuck about that. When I tell you how impressive it is to run what I've been doing, it's pretty fucking cool. And I want to tell you how different I am. We are a platform, when you sign up as a creator, you get free merch, you get a discount code, you get promotional material. And of that promotional material, we actually promote you. So you get a stream of followers from people who may not have known you beforehand. Our platform is also based on discoverability. We have the TikTok Reels feature, but it's so easy to earn and to be discovered. But on top of that, you actively have a community of women who are also business owners, because BAE stands for Badass Entrepreneurs, who are trying to do the same thing. So it's all about supporting and uplifting. We talk about mental health. We talk about women's reproductive health, which is not talked about anywhere ever. And we always talk about business, how we're growing and how we're networking and thriving beyond these algorithms that are put in place. But it's just absolutely crazy how you can know someone who is doing all of this and pretend like she's not doing anything. It's so hard for people to give you your flowers, acknowledge it, and it's insane how people who don't even know you or strangers are more likely to support you, gas you up, let you know that they see you than the people that you consider your friends, people that you consider that community. It's just so mind-blowing to me. And this is why people switch up. This is exactly why people switch up, because I don't have any. I've been giving so much. I've given so much of myself these last 3 years for BAE. BAE is a part of me. BAE is my little dream baby. So if you've never built anything from scratch to succession, or if you've never had a kid before, you can't understand like the amount of mothering and the amount of nurture you're putting into something to grow. And to see people take advantage of it and to see people not appreciate it. Fashion shows, not only was I giving out one outfit, not 2 outfits, 3 or 4 outfits that y'all can just keep. And all I asked was to just support the platform, support a woman that you see, that you know, who is actively trying to make the world a better fucking place, who is actively trying to get you your bag and help you thrive beyond these fucking algorithms. So it just really blew my mind that like people just completely take advantage of someone who is, and people don't understand. This is why I got depressed after the election, because I realized no matter how qualified, no matter how awesome you are, no matter how good you are at your job, because of these things, I lost all hope. I'm not gonna lie to you, I lost all fucking hope, and I was like, okay, this is how the world views people like me. And still keep going, still giving out free stuff, giving out to the point where my soul is given. And I'll be a martyr, that's fine. I will martyr for the sake of a creator community. That's why I started this. But I just wish people could see the efforts and not be afraid to acknowledge the efforts. Be like, damn, Bria, I see you. I wish you the best. Instead of just like, that's what I imagine Instagram is. People who just constantly watching, just fucking full of haters. Just watchers, full of watchers. And it's never the people doing, because people are doing or actually out doing stuff, not watching. It's fucked. It is so fucked. But even more so fucked that as a woman in business, you can try to be as loving and as nurturing and try to change the game. People won't respect you for it. You have to be a cunt. You have to be a bitch. And it's unfortunate because all of our lives we've been told that that's not what people want to see. But that's the only thing that's going to get us respect. I promise you. And if it's not giving you the respect that you need, it's going to give you the motherfucking peace.